The dark side of fame, how the industry exploited Justin Bieber's innocence. What if I told you that behind Justin Bieber's rise to fame lies a disturbing truth about how the entertainment industry exploits young stars? Stay tuned as we uncover the dark side of Hollywood. Justin Bieber was kissed against his will. Many times they harassed him on live TV. They took advantage of his innocence as a teenager. And in the end they ruined his life forever. Justin Bieber became a superstar at a very early age. At the age of 13, he impressed the world with his talent. He embarked on a path that would take him to the top. But this is the only way to create the image of a young idol. It cost him more than he could ever have imagined. The singer finally lost all her innocence. His songs have become incredibly popular and became an idol for millions of people. Everyone admired his talent and good looks. But being a young and talented artist also brought with it moments of horror. During the American Music Awards in 2012, when he was only 18 years old, he was molested by Jenny McCarty.
It was hard.
40-year-old artist never thought of stopping. Not only did he humiliate Justin on stage in front of everyone, but he seemed willing to go even further. But it wasn't the only time Justin was bullied by the industry. Because it is very difficult to be loved so much at such a young age. The whole world wanted to cross borders with Justin. It's been a hard road for Justin because of all this. But even in his worst nightmares he never realized it would ruin his life forever. Every interview he gave was a living hell. For a boy of Justin's age, uncomfortable questions or physical abuse became too much for him to bear. During a visit to the David Letterman show, as always, he was put in a difficult situation on live broadcast. The humiliation was so great that it almost brought Justin to tears. But the worst interview of her life was long before she became an admired star. When he was taking his first steps in music, and had only a few good-sounding songs, Justin was invited to talk about his dreams. But the conversation ended in a disgusting way. The presenter, not thinking that the artist was just a child, began to steer the conversation in a strange direction. Pressures of being a young musician. Every time you're harassed, humiliated, and overstepped your boundaries. It was nothing like the pressures he had to endure. Many didn't realize he was just a child. And they treated him in the most humiliating way imaginable for a child. His life often seemed hellish. And fans didn't realize it. But Justin had a huge burden. A condition that is often difficult to recognize, but which undoubtedly affected his life. Started the sector at a very young age. And from the first moment they wanted to use Justin. But nobody really cared about dealing with Justin. Because when there's a star that big, things often get out of control. And eventually turns into a nightmare. What would people say if older men made the same gestures to a girl singer at that age on live TV? Translated with deephell.com, free version.
So, I got Believe.
Get that off of there.
Hey, this is a brand new.
Has your mom given you this cat? I mean, like, I really don't want to have that conversation with my mother.
See, my parents never gave me this.
Okay.
So why don't you give me this?
I feel uncomfortable right now.
Oh.
Why do you want to know from a 15-year-old boy? That's pretty weird.
But yeah, just protecting those moments because people take for granted encounters, and